I'm just going to jump in with a shortism here. The title's Teacup Penis. It's not a micro penis. It's small.
I was about to say, so on the scale from, so large Donkey Kong schlong to a micro penis, where does it fall on that spectrum?
It's like, it's the same exact size as a micro penis.
Okay.
It's more of like a rebranding movement.
Oh, okay. So
because like a teacup pig,
yeah,
you don't call that a micro pig.
And it's also, as you think about it, so if you pit someone, I got a teacup dick, it's way cuter than say I have a micro penis.
Exactly. All the girls like it because it's like, oh my god, like I love teacup shit.
Yeah, science. I mean, that's just
teacup pig, teacup dick.
The cuteness level has increased by about 35%.
That's my entire idea.
I love it. That's
I don't know where we put it in.
So it's got to be part of the
put the joke in, not the teacup.
Have you
penis.
seen this guy named Supreme Patty?
Mm-mm.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm sure everyone watching this has seen this guy. He's some kind of crazy, like Instagram famous jackass type person, and he's made famous because he calls himself part of the Little Dick Gang. Okay. So we can kind of go along that vein of thought.
LD gang.
Per se, the vein of thought.
Jesus Christ.
So we're part of the movement. Rebrand the micro penis.
Oh my god! If the whole narrative comes complete circle, you could circumnavigate the joke all the way back. This whole circumference. And then we could fit girth in there somewhere as well.
Yeah, it has to be done. It has to be done. So the whole idea for the video, it's an infomercial, is what it is. It's a short commercial. Sir, would you consider yourself having a micro dick? And is this, or a micro penis? Is this hurting your relationships? How do you brand yourself when you get on Tinder? Yeah, the micro dick is just, it's not working for me, guys. It's not cute. It's not anything. And
it's a sickness.
It's a sickness.
Teacup penis is a privilege.
So what you need to do, it's all about perception. How do you present yourself? Present it this way. The teacup penis.
Yeah, I think if we push it also in the realm of like a movement.
Yeah.
Instead of like hashtag free the nipple.
Yeah.
Hashtag teacup penis is cute.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yes, I love it.
And then, as soon as like everyone else starts tweeting that, then it'll become a phenomenon, and then
part of the
it'll get, what is buzzing, dude?
No.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'll just separate them like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Hashtag part of the teacup dick gang. It's like got the long neck, got the thick neck, got the tiny dick brigade.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, folks. This is like, we're all sorts of messed up right now. Like with these XLRs all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot of cords. You should see, if you were to see my eyes, through my eyes, there's at least 5 cords on my lap.
Yeah, and normally we have the cords that are in the stand, and those are fine, but this is my oldest XLR ever that we had to pull out of the shed because the stands aren't here.
That's fair.
So,
that's fair.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think there's something there. I think it could be really funny. I don't think it would be overly hard to do. Pun intended.
I mean, it's such a small thing. You could really get away with doing anything you want with it.
Yeah, so I think there's something there to it. So I like the movement. Would you want to approach it in the sense where we would create a commercial for it, or it's all like we're starting a movement and it's kind of like a documentary of us starting the movement of the teacup dick?
I didn't listen to anything you said. Here's what I heard in my own brain. When I'm growing up, people are like, spill I cup. ICUP. It can be TCUP. And it could be like, you can get people to say like TCUP, and then you're like, oh, it's teacup and teacup penis. That's what I have. And then you flash them. And then that's how you like reveal it. So like you get them to spell it out.
Oh my God. I like it. I like it.
I thought of this not because of my own teacup penis, but because of Evan's.
That is true. Science, guys. Teacup dicks are real. Like, did you know that they're actually a thing? Like, if you Google that, there's someone out
teacup
there.
Penis?
Yeah, people have it probably.
Like a dick is like shaped like a teacup.
I don't know. Now I got to Google this and
Because
find
the
out.
branding process has not started yet. So like no one can be claiming.
We're
We
gonna
got to
find out.
copyright Teacup Dick though.
I think it's super important that we put in a patent right away.
I got the best email of my life. It's been a year already since Milk Butts.
Yeah. Jesus,
It's been a year already since Milk Butts.
Jesus Christ.
And I get an email saying right here, Google domains, name, Paul, organization, Milk Butts, address, your mom's butt. This is all like in the Google registration for the domain name, and it says like address your mom's butt, and I got that, and I was like, I totally forgot I put your mom's butt for the address. Just getting that email, I was like, because it was like, Bing, you owe me another $20 this year for the domain, and I'm like, oh shit, and then I see your mom's butt. I just laughed. It's worth it. Like the $20 was worth it for that joke.
Pay it just for the joke. It's like the
Yeah.
most expensive running joke you'll ever have in your
So
life.
stupid.
Kind of love. I like the commitment that's behind that.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't seen that or don't know what we're talking about, I guess we could link to it in the description here, huh?
Yeah, they I want to say like the fourth podcast or something. Brett pitched this idea about putting milk on your butt, or fucking I don't know.
I don't remember exactly what.
But basically, Milk Butts was born, and then I snagged the domain name not because people would steal it, but because I wanted to lose another $20 a year. But yeah, go to milkbutts.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get no revenue for it.
So
but,
you're just doing it because you're doing it.
Yeah, like every once in a while, I'll log in and see all the visits.
How
And
many
it's like,
visits is there to that?
I think now it's over 1,000.
I think that gets more visits than like our YouTube or like Facebook channel.
Yeah, it's over 1,000, but I don't know how many are bots because there's only a couple that I can like trace the traffic source, and they're all like
You should put like at milkbutts.com like a link to our YouTube and our
the link to the Milk Butts podcast is on there.
oh my god. Yes.
And then I think you find the channel from there anyway.
That's
or
awesome.
You can. But yeah.
Okay. You $20 worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's just like revenue, man. That's just like you are creating revenue by people coming to our channel. Science.
And if we get the Teacup Dick gang,
oh my god.
that's like a whole like 400 people that'll be
it's
like
gonna be,
listeners for life.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be limp.
Lit dick.
Lit dick.
Limp dick.
Limp dick.
Limp biscuit dick.
Limp dick. Biscuit.
All right, you got an idea?
I do. I have a couple. So let's. Are you sure? I feel like okay. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna go back to it because I have one that we talked about just before getting on here. Paul doesn't think I've pitched it. Feels a little familiar to me.
You've pitched it to me for sure because it's your motto.
It's true. I think it's this. Okay, so here's a motto I live by, and that's kind of why I think it's potential video quality. You need to try something of a minimum of 3 times before you can decide whether you like it or dislike it. So in this video, it gets taken to the extreme. So it's like, hey, it starts off, yeah, I mean, I don't think I like Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to try it 2 more times, see if I like it. That's a realism of how that could be put into place. But then it gets to the point where, yeah, I'm going to walk on glass at least 3 times. The first 2 times were awful. 3rd time, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Paul come over here and flick me my teacup dick and see if I like it.
And pour lemon juice on your bloody feet.
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times. And it just keeps getting progressively worse and worse and worse. And then it's like, hey, man, I haven't died. I mean, we could try that at least 3 times. It's like, dude, I don't think that's one you could do 3 times, man. It's like, have you tried it yet? That's fair. I don't know, man.
Well, here goes trying once.
Fuck it.
Donk.
You get the defibrillators ready.
It's like, well, I guess it wasn't that good. He only tried it once.
I guess you shouldn't have done that.
That piece of shit's folding on his word. I thought he always tried 3 times. I'm gonna try it.
And then just ends. And then we need to put some don't try things 3 times. Use this with care. Use this with caution.
Yeah. Well, it works because if you're at like a party and there's only like one like horseradish dip for some chips or something, and you're like, God, I'm not gonna talk to people, so I have to eat stuff. So I'm gonna like dip the chip, eat it. It's awful. It's horseradish. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
But then you try it again, and then by the 3rd time, you can convince yourself it's like good enough to eat, or like you can convince yourself it's like expired sour cream or something.
Yeah, or like expired, like a piece of poop you find on the floor. Let me try that like at least 3 times. First time it may just be poop.
Yeah.
Second time it may also just be poop.
You could try some like ranch or salt, maybe.
Yeah, but fourth time, what if it's a Kit Kat or like a Twix that just got melted on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
You would have missed out on a perfectly good Twix and or Kit Kat.
There's so many stories like that just go uneaten. Twix.
Yes. I mean, that's almost a recycling genius there. Whether you eat the poop or the Kit Kat.
Well, because
It's recycling either way.
all Kit Kats are just pre-poop.
Yeah.
They're not poop until you eat them, and then they're poop.
It's all about perception, guys. All about perception.
Poopception.
Poopception. I was watching Inception yesterday. I
I
love that movie so much.
like the music when it goes. There's like a foghorn. It's like a foghorn, right? I'm just thinking.
fog?
I'm still hooked on pre-shit. Like, like every food is just pre-shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like because shit is post-food. Like because you used to be like, that was the burrito I ate.
Yeah.
You would like know.
Yeah, exactly. There's a piece of corn in it. There was corn in my burrito.
So
I
before-
put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, before you eat it, then it's like that is about to be poop.
So if you eat poop, you're actually the world's best recycler.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's using secondhand stuff.
Just set up a singular unicenipede human where you're just pooping into your own mouth. You can
live
pee in there
forever.
too. Yeah,
You live
you can
forever.
live off pee and poop, probably.
In the comments, no, that's how you get blood poisoning.
Dude, if there's one person who's watching this that can actually verify or nullify any of these statements, that's good enough for me.
I like that. Yeah, one way or the other.
Yeah.
I need at least.
Oh, speaking of pre-shit pooping in your mouth and peeing. This episode is brought to you by Target. Target is sponsoring us. And by sponsoring us, I mean Target, if you do not give us like $10 a month, we'll keep associating your name with shit. and awful things. Like we'll bring back our pedophile talk. And we'll just say brought to you by
my
Target.
God.
So you can sponsor this podcast, and by sponsoring us, we'll never say your name again.
That's a pretty fair. That's like.
It's like reverse sponsorship.
Do you want us to not talk about your brand?
Yeah, exactly. You better pay up because we're about to fucking say it.
This is almost a video idea in itself. So this is how. So me and you have a marketing agency. Mm-hmm. So we're all about PR. So we go to these executives,
Poop recycling.
and we're like, okay, here's like this crappy, like crap on this thing ad. And they're like, oh my god, why would we want that? Exactly our point.
No one would want this.
No one at all.
We're banking on no one wanting this.
So you pay us, and we don't make these ads. So essentially, you just blackmail. The entire thing is just straight blackmail.
It's like in political seasons when it's like Harold Ramis raped his mom or whatever
Harold
it is.
Ramis kicked a puppy.
Yeah, and he liked
I hope
it.
there's no Harold Ramis.
Bro, there is.
There is. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just watched Groundhog Day the other day, so that's why I was thinking Harold Ramis. Sorry,
God.
Harold. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I think he died too, like 2 years ago or something.
Oh. Well, I'm sure there's still another Harold Ramis out there
Well,
somewhere.
he gone now.
You're gone.
Because his character in Ghostbusters was Egon, so I'm like, Egon now.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is not an idea.
Okay.
This is a thought.
Okay.
You know how scientists in the field of science test like cancer drugs and stuff on mice? And it's
Yes.
always, you like always hear, oh, breakthrough new discovery on cancer thing because in mice, we figured out how to turn off a gene of cancer and it's very promising for human studies.
Yes.
And then cancer's still a thing. Like that's like every like 2 months you'll hear like a cancer study like that. I've got a theory that all humanity is doing is evolving mice through these scientific experiments, and they're going to take over the world because they're going to be immune to everything because it only works on mice. Like all we've figured out is how to make mice
Stronger and better than they once were.
exactly.
Oh my God. It's going to be pinky in the brain, but for real, dude. For real.
Because yeah, it's like when everything that looks good in mice like 80% of it doesn't translate to human trials
for whatever reason.
for whatever reason. But we're very successful at knowing how to stop every disease in mice by now. So I feel like when they evolve, they'll have like genetics that are, invulnerable to every sort of disease we've been like training them for. Because we literally infect them with shit so that we can we get them obese so we can figure out how to unobese them or whatever. So yeah, and then I figure that they would like eventually grow because like it's like one of those fishbowl things where if you give a fishbowl a bigger bowl,
it'll grow to the size of the bowl.
Yeah, I don't. That's probably
it's like
fake.
Koi fish in a pond. No, that's real. Koi fish in a pond, they'll grow to the size that fits the pond.
And that's like everyone just keeps mice in their little like aquariums when they test them.
So say you put them in like a room like this, it'll be at least the size of like a turtle.
Gerbil. Yeah, so then they would be.
So are rats like just giant mice?
Yeah.
I swear, there's probably a rat up to the size of a small dog.
Rats. Rats. I mean, I think they're genetically like brothers or something.
Kind of like pit bulls and bulldogs.
Is it like a mouse is technically a rat, but a rat is not a mouse? That sort of thing?
Like a square and a rectangle and like a frog and a toad or some shit?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I believe
so.
it. Someone told me that. I'd be like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know how to make that an idea. That's just like what I was
Ryan has
thoughting.
some gerbils. We just got to make sure that no animals are harmed in the making of our movie.
Or we just say no animals were harmed in the making of the movie.
Yeah, when you clearly see animal being harmed.
That's all they have to do.
Funny story. Well, not really funny. So it's really kind of sad. So Logan had, my little sister, she had these Japanese dwarf mouse. I think that's what they're called. I could be lying.
Okay.
We also had a cat. So it's not going where you think it's going to go.
You had past tense gerbil and you had past tense a cat?
Yes. Yes. Neither of them are around anymore.
Okay.
So there are past tensively. The cat had opened the mouse door to the terrarium or whatever it's called.
With nimble cat fingers.
Yep. The cat thumbs. They're dangerous. And this thing ran away and we never found it again. And so we're like, okay, the cat ate it. I mean, that's the only thing that could have happened to it. It's not anywhere. You don't smell it. I mean, it had been just eaten. This one, I wish was smarter, like these evolved rats that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Because, long story short, we opened up, we moved a rug. It was a mummified flat mouse pancake. I don't know how long it was under there for, but it was just being stepped on daily into a flat piece of mouse because it was like under a rug in a bathroom. So always check underneath your rugs for small mice, guys. It's incredibly important.
Yeah, because when you see roadkill sometimes and it was like clearly a cat, you can like almost pick it up into like this flat, like pillow, like hard old cat.
Yeah, it's like a little cat chip.
Cat chip. Oh my god! I can just see like rednecks like frying it up. Like, I want some cat chip,
dude. On Bizarre Foods, that
bro,
really
are you
happened.
eating cat shit again? No, cat chip.
You know that cat chip's got too much sugar in it.
You only tried it twice, Carl. You didn't eat cat shit 3 times.
You didn't know. You don't know if you eat 3 dang times. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have this. This is actually almost an idea. It's called like politeness problems.
Okay.
And it's based on the idea that when you meet, like let's say you're meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time, there's this sort of agreeableness trait that you kind of embody.
Yeah.
Because exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That makes sense. Obviously. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes. So, and it's sort of like, oh, hi, sir, nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. The weather's been, really cold lately. Absolutely. Yeah. And then, the dad's like, like, oh yeah, are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm more of a dog person. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, dog stuff. Great. Yeah. You hate the Jews, right? Too? Yeah. Wait.
What? This is.
And then you're just stuck.
What do I? You
just get stuck into that because then you have to like do a 180 and be like, no, absolutely not. But then you already said yes, so and the dad's cool with hating Jews, so
I mean, what do you do?
What's the damage?
What do you do? I thought that's not where you were going with this. I totally thought, are you a cat person or a dog person? And they end up cooking you cat or dog from what you just said.
Oh no, a cat chip.
That's where I kind of thought you were going with that.
That's pretty funny too. Yeah, that's just
That could be all in the same one. So
a cat chip.
No. It starts out. It's like, oh yeah. So you, how's the weather? Things like that. Either you're a cat or a dog person. Okay. Oh honey, he's a dog person. So then she's cooking in the kitchen. Okay, cool, got it.
Oh no.
That's what. And then he does the whole. I mean, what do you think about them Jews? Terrible, right? And he's like, oh yeah.
Oh, wait. No. Yeah.
Good man.
I
Good
feel
man.
it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it just gets become more and more awkward throughout the night. And then it's like, so how's the food? It's like it's a little tough. You said you were a dog person, right?
No, yeah, that's like grade A premium dog. Like that was like purebred. Yucko. I like that. There's something. I part of me wants to take it like to Jews, like after like the third joke, but then have it work its way back down again. Like have him be like a really reasonable person or something, but then you finish off with the dogs. But I like toying with that idea of like.
So speaking of that,
going to anti-Semitism and then completely like being like, okay, but I don't know.
I like where you're going. It needs to be to an extent that's just completely out there. But this is a good segue into my idea I want to pitch here. So, our political climate anymore, it's a little racy. There's a lot of things happening. Some people may say that maybe our anti-Semite people may be empowered. So, there is this word fake news being thrown around here and there, left and right. So, it gets started like this. So, me or you, we're not in the news. We're not in the news. And then we keep getting bugged. Hey, you need to get into the news. This is important. There's so much stuff happening in the world right now. Okay. He starts getting into it, and it becomes a fanatical. And he's just like, no, that's fake news, bro. It's fake news. All of it's fake news. And he takes that to the extreme where he just doesn't believe anything. He goes to the doctor. Son, you have cancer. No, that's fake news, bro. You're like CNN. Fake news.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Here's your charts. You legitimately have cancer and it's terminal. No, fake news. I mean, I don't know exactly what I want to do with that, but it just needs to escalate to that path.
If people like, you got a hernia and like you can literally see it there, fake fucking news, bro.
And that's probably like CGI or some shit. In real life?
You know what they can do with computers these days?
Is there a computer in this room? I don't know. Is there? Fake news. I wouldn't believe you if you told me there wasn't. Or if there was. It's all fake news.
There's definitely a progression here to do. And I'm trying to... What sucks is like this podcast... I want this podcast to be like where we can pitch completely underdeveloped ideas and turn them into something. But then a lot of it needs to be like... I just need to sit and think for like 30 seconds. And people don't want to sit listening to me think for 30 seconds.
I think if you develop a little bit too, because a lot of it, to be honest, it comes even... If we even have a script, the naturalness when you start filming... Some of the funniest moments we've had in some of our videos have just been word vomit that just happened, and then we all just end up dying. I think some of those are key moments. So as long as you have a good base or starting point, you're just pointing the ship in the right direction. Even if we just game plan, have a slight idea, it'll help out.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what I want to do with that one, but I think it's relatable and it's fake news.
Like I think he has to walk out of his terminal screening and he like coughs out blood. And then he's like walking through the waiting room or whatever. And he sees up on the TV and it says like, you have to be careful what you listen to because there's fake news out there. And he thinks that the fake news acknowledgement is fake news so that there isn't any fake news. And then he realizes and accepts his death. You know, because like if CNN is telling you watch out for fake news, you'll be like, all news is real.
Or he goes to the part where he's just like, he goes to this deep, like everything's fake news. He's like, am I fake news? What is real
like
news?
He's talking to his therapist or something, and
yeah.
He's like, how would you describe yourself? Well, I'm fake news.
I'm fake news. and he just disappears. Like he's trying to just disintegrate right there. And the therapist's like, what the fuck? What happened? What?
And he pops back in. By the way, you're fake news. And then he disappears. Oh.
You say it's fake news, it's true from the get-go. Science. Mic drop.
It's already a buzzy mic. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's a good-ish length for this shorter style podcast.
I agree.
Hopefully you enjoy our fake news.
Because you're fake news.
Audi.
Bye.